to episode 4. Literally, where it ends, spoiler, it ends right where episode 4 picks up.
Mm-hmm. So
So
it
I
had
thought that was
to,
pretty
yeah,
cool.
it had to take them out because then you'd have to explain why they not here. That's the problem that Star Wars
They explain
Rebels.
why they not, yeah.
Yeah, that's
That's
the
why I
problem Star Wars
understood it.
Rebels ended
Yeah.
up with because everybody liked the characters from Star Wars Rebels, but honestly, you have to explain if they survived, why didn't they help out when, Hoth was getting attacked, when Yavin 4 was getting attacked, like where was they at? And then you'll see some people retroactively go back and be like, "Oh, you see that tiny little ship? That was probably them right there." I can go for that. I can go for that. They're not main character energies in the main movie, so I can go for that. They little tiny shit was in there. The
And that's why
whatever it's
also
called.
leads to why Disney is kind of ruining the Star Wars thing, because they're not exploring new eras, they're not exploring different timelines of Star Wars. Like the Old Republic, people are begging for not just the video game, but a movie on the Old Republic. People are past the what you want to call it, the ancient Sith, like what's his name, Darth Nihilus or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's real nerdy shit, but it's like stories that they can get into and make mainstream, bring it to me. They don't want to. They're scared to leave the Skywalker saga, but that's over with. Start something new. Hell, make a new video game in a different era timeline.
If they do TV shows, would you watch it? If this in different eras, would they do TV shows? Would
They
you watch
did
it, or you
TV
only care
shows.
about
I'm gonna tell you, I didn't watch Endor. I didn't watch Endor because boring non-Jedi shit, and also not a black person. I'm sorry. If you want me to be interested in your TV show, there has to be a cool black character, preferably lead, that will get me into watching the show.
Very curious.
I did watch Jedi Visions.
Why is it about Andor? Was Andor black in the books?
No. Andor.
No, he was a character they made up.
Yeah.
He's from Rogue One.
Dashi was just letting you know his preference.
Okay.
He wants to see some representation in the shows he watches. And I found it interesting because I was going to let you finish, but I might as well ask, did you watch Acolyte? Star Wars Acolyte?
No, because by that point I was tired of Disney with their Star Wars stuff.
I'm going to say I feel like that's hypocritical of you. Very.
Oh, it can be. But I'm not going to say it's not. I'm not saying intentionally that's what I'm being. But I can understand you saying that. I'm not going to refute that.
Like the whole thing was, I'm black.
Disney, they kind of ran out of good faith. But
yeah,
also, they ran out of a lot of good faith with me. Because look what they did to Finn. Look, not only Finn, the black girl from Obi-Wan Kenobi. Like, not really the show's fault, but the fan base and how they just came at her for nothing. Just because she was the antagonist and they started talking bad about her because she was black. Yeah, that kind of like turned me sour. And it's like, we still don't have a black freaking Jedi. Samuel L. Jackson is still the only black samurai. Samurai Jedi.
So what you gotta know, you may already know, but the Star Wars fan base is toxic even to itself and also towards women and also towards blacks. I'm putting the S at the end so it can sound as offensive as possible. The Star Wars fan base, not as a monolith, but a lot of it, the majority of it, they just really only want to see
and I remember when
white males.
Star Wars Jedi, they were making Star Wars Jedi, the video game. They wanted the developers wanted to make main character minority, either a black woman or a black or racially whatever different than a white guy. They just didn't want to make a straight white guy with generic looks and which is ultimately what they ended up going with because I forget who it was.
Hold on, he's a ginger.
I think
that's not
Disney.
normal. That's not the standard. Gingers are rare now.
Well, it's white with a spice.
I'm putting a little picante sauce on it. I'm putting a little picante seasoning on it.
But it's not a black guy. He's still white. And that's what the developers didn't want to do. But Disney told them, no, do that. Nobody wants to see a black character. Yeah, what is the thumbnail? I meant to tell you make a thumbnail, Brock Lesnar.
I did make a thumbnail, but I guess now you're about to see it. So let's get this pod started officially. That was your pre-pod banter. Dashi, you're going to run the intro in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ahoy Maloy, motherfucking pod. Welcome to the 5-Star Frog Pod. Welcome to the 5-Star Frog Pod. Welcome to the 5-Star Frog Pod. I had to say it 5 times just so you know who you dealing with. It is your host with the most, and I boast, and I roast. It's King Dash, aka Alpha Solo, aka Gerald Montana, aka don't look for me on the internet. I'm anonymous. And I also got my tag team partners with me. If we're the Shield, I'm the Dean Ambrose. Matter of fact, no.
You can take that.
No, AJ, my co-host right here is the Dean Ambrose. That nigga go crazy when you in a heartbeat. Who do you think you are?
Man. I'm gonna say here.
AJ West Philly. AJ, tell him who you think you are in the Shield. I think you're Dean Ambrose. Cypher would be and my other co-host, a guy who runs this shit in real life. Nigga who, it wasn't for him, he wouldn't be here. D Cypher, tell him I think you'd be Seth Rollins, but who do you think you'd be in the Shield?
Seth Rollins, because I'm burning
shit
down.
me being Dean Ambrose? Why I'm Dean Ambrose? What? I don't
because you like
every time.
I don't know if you listen back to like the last pod, but you do be going crazy, and it's like your staple. That's your shit. You like the lunatic fringe, okay?
Listen, somebody got liven it up.
I'm just here to burn.
That's why you United States
shit
champion.
down. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. Burn it down.
I'm Roman. I say what I want and dare nigga to cancel me.
Last podcast was okay, Roman Reigns. That's because you got the Rock money behind you.
And the long hair. Shots. Wow.
Hey yo. Well, Dean had to hear.
Not in this picture. Yeah. Not in this picture. Nah.
Hey yo, Cypher.
Seth had hair too.
Don't do him dirty.
I can't lie.
Don't do Dean Ambrose dirty. He was balding already. That's crazy work, Cypher.
It was destined.
If you ain't know by now, this is the 5-star Far Pod. Welcome, subscribe, like, and share. So Cypher's Pick Gaming. And we just here to kick some shit, man.
Yeah, hold on. Let me go back a little bit.
As Cypher would say, Cypher, hit your cue one time.
Ladies and gents,
to do what?
Marks and Marquettes, it's time to talk some wrestling. Folks, I want to come out the gate and talk about the AEW National Champion, Ricochet. I put him on the thumbnail, dog. First of all, I've got to way too ahead of myself. What I meant to say was, I'm sorry. I got way too ahead of myself. I meant to go back and talk about Dashi. He said don't find him, but congratulations to Dashi for passing the 400 subscriber mark on his YouTube channel, I Heart Dash. So congratulations to my boy Dashi. Congratulations to us as a pod for reaching season 3. This is the episode, the 3rd year anniversary, or it would be the 2nd anniversary, I guess. We're season 3, baby. Season 3. So
yeah, let's get it.
I love you guys. Episode 98, season 3. Let's get it, and let's talk Ricochet.
Season 3, and I'm still losing in the draft. This is crazy work. I'm getting my best lawyers on this shit.
I have not looked into that draft situation.
Do not look at it, Cypher. I'm losing bad. Don't look at it. I'm losing bad.
It's crazy. Huh?
My girl lost the title. My other girl got beat down.
So there's some controversy with the design of the belt, because I guess it wasn't copyrighted or patented, but it basically looks like the NWA National Heavyweight Wrestling Champion. So here I have both titles.
I'm not mad about it.
It's a little deep fried, but there it goes.
I see. I'm not mad about that though. Tony Khan, as he says, he was a wrestling fan, so a lot of belts and stuff that he do, he's a wrestling fan. So of course they're gonna someone do a similar design. Every belt in AEW look gorgeous. You don't nitpick at that.
I'm not mad at it either, but I don't know any NWA's stance on it other than the fact that they feel ripped off. Are they upset? I thought they had a deal with AEW.
Yeah, did Ric Flair have this belt? Did Ric Flair have this one? Because I know he wrestled in NWA too. Who else? A lot of people had that belt. NWA.
Let's take a look. My man Ricky.
If that's the case, then
Ricky Richard Flair.
Because I know Ric Flair was supposed to be there. I know Ric Flair was supposed to be there, but he couldn't make it out. Something happened backstage.
He had that belt,
Man, that's a lot
heavyweight.
of belts.
Wait, nah. NWA World Champion. No,
Was it? Oh, see,
because that was
which one
their
was that? Mid
accord.
Atlantic? Because they had a lot of them.
Yeah, according to WrestleLamia, the video that I got the news story from, the NWA belt that I showed you was their secondary title. So Ric Flair always had the number one title, which was the NWA World Championship.
Okay.
The heavyweight championship was the secondary title. So yeah, he never had that. It doesn't appear, but I mean, my man was dripped in gold. So shout out to Ric Flair, whether he's an a-hole or not. Dripped in gold, as you can see. WCW World Champion. Bow bow bow.
He had nothing but belts. That's crazy
NWA.
work.
First of all, so NWA can't really get mad because WCW copied off NWA, even though I'm not a historian on belts, and then WWE took the belt. So belts come and go with designs. It's an homage.
No,
hopefully.
Ric Flair and them had that belt. Then I think NWA. I think they did something with WCW. I don't know.
And
Something
I
like
was
that,
all right.
read.
Let me. We got pull sources. Unless you know, don't say you know. Just say you're not sure. Because we're not gonna be that pod that speculate and then be all inaccurate like crazy. I'm holding us accountable. We on season 3 now, guys. We are like a franchise. We can't just be saying reckless statements. Now, if you notice the WCW International Championship, that also looks like the Heavyweight Championship. So that's pretty cool. A little history there for you. WWE World Champion. And my man had WWE Gold. Stop playing with him. Woo! He's a 21-time World Heavyweight Wrestling Champion.
Is he your GOAT?
Nah, not even a little bit. Who would be on my wrestling GOAT? If not Rock, then let me get Kurt Angle.
Wow. Who's my GOAT?
Okay,
AJ Styles.
like
Well, you talking about like character-wise or in ring?
all around. Just your favorite, your greatest of all time.
God damn it.
Who you would argue for?
I'll argue for The Rock, but my man can't beat Austin, so I'm gonna say AJ Styles.
Dashi,
Okay,
who's
Cypher,
yours?
so they never
Are you
fully
waiting for us to
merged.
ask your? Yeah, they never fully merged. Go ahead.
Oh no, I don't know.
So they-
Taking the
yeah.
answers. Pause. My GOAT would probably be.
Already know. I got the
That's
picture pulled
a
up
tricky
for
one.
you. Already got the picture pulled up for you, sir.
I'm gonna just say John Cena.
John Cena. Oh, I was
I know-
thinking about the guy. He was.
I know
He was
you
showing the belt
expect me
too.
to say CM
That's
Punk.
crazy. So
I
they
know you
should have
expect me to
sued.
say Punk. He's my favorite. He's not my GOAT.
Okay.
They should have sued. So it says they never formally merged, but rather the same title before the dispute in '91 caused them to split. So basically, they were still acknowledging Ric Flair as the champion. So WCW recreated the belt for them. I'm like, isn't that copyright infringement or whatever?
Maybe, but I just wanted to show this little picture right here. I'm gonna just leave it at that. Your boy can't beat my guy, and my guy wrestles boys.
AJ Styles can.
He liked to wrestle boys. He said
AJ
that
Styles
on a
beat him.
promo. AJ Styles beat Kurt Angle.
AJ Styles beat him. Yep, in TNA.
He had a bad freaking neck. He had a broken freaking neck. So that's his.
We
excuse.
ain't gonna talk about that. Kurt Angle was a better wrestler than WWE. What we talking about?
Yeah, peak Angle. Shout
Formerly
out to
known
him.
as
you know-
Kurt Angle.
Oh, I went straight to peak
Shout out
Angle.
Peak
I didn't
Angle.
even. I didn't even mention the perk. I was going to
Yeah.
put some respect on him.
I said formerly known. That's why I said formerly. I
Oh,
put the respect on it.
I mean, if he hates that joint,
Yeah,
that's
he was
like saying formerly known as a bitch. Formerly known as bitch man. Like, you can't say it at all.
Yeah.
He don't like it. He don't like it. How you feel about Ricochet character work now? Is he the ish now? Is he good in y'all books? Or still up? Still got the hat.
It's the same.
Still got the hat. All right.
I don't watch AEW, but he's an Eagles fan, so I'm gonna root for him anyway.
Go Birds.
I think
Go
where you from?
Ricochet.
Ain't from where Ricochet from?
I'll pull it up. Let's see.
Somewhere in Massachusetts. You know, he one of those safe blacks. So
First of all, I'm not convinced this man
Oh,
is
nice,
black
nice
all the
part.
way. He is mixed like Carmelo Hayes, which I didn't know Carmelo Hayes was mixed until AJ showed me like his hair. He was like, "Yeah, look at his long hair."
I'm from Illinois.
Oh shoot, I was supposed to put where he from.
Oh,
Let me
yeah.
see where he from. He's been billed from so many
Alton,
places.
Illinois.
Yeah, Illinois.
Wait, what?
Just outside of
I'm
Chirac. Just outside of Chirac.
He's
Stop
from
playing with him.
Kentucky.
No, that's where he
Okay.
billed from. That's where he billed from. He probably was wrestling out in Kentucky.
He from Alton, Illinois. Let's look up Alton, Illinois. Look up Alton, Illinois.
That shit probably gated.
Y'all gonna stop disrespecting Alton, Illinois like this. Doing a deep dive on
It
my
better be
man.
like Akron.
Disrespect. That sounds
That
like
look
a
nice.
good thing.
Dang, internet.
I can walk outside and breathe some good air.
All right, Alton. If internet could keep up with me, come on, show me Alton. It's a city on the Mississippi
They
River.
got
He right
AOL
near the
internet.
Mississippi River. Boop 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 boop. I'm trying to find Chicago though.
I want
What's
to
the
see
city next
I
spot?
want to see the street view.
Oh,
See what the
Roxana.
neighborhood look like.
I want to see the street view. So that's Alton right there. Where is
Shout out
Chicago?
Alton.
Oh, I ain't gonna be able to
Zoom
find
out,
Chicago. I wasn't trying to zoom out too far.
It was St. Louis. So you gotta go
So he at
further
least
up.
near
Chicago
St.
near
Louis.
the
Springfield,
Chicago way up
Illinois.
there.
Damn, he ain't near Chirac. This
they
boy.
near,
Oh yeah, he nowhere near. He all the way down here. He nowhere near Chirac. Never mind. Never mind.
Yeah, he ain't corn. Yeah. I see why he a cornball. He got Samantha Irvin.
I see
But no,
why. I see
hold
why
on.
he
St.
said he
Louis
need
ain't
the
nothing to
street
sneeze at,
view.
though.
Yeah.
St. Louis ain't nothing to sneeze at.
Ricochet, we
Rock
love
down
you.
there,
St. Louis get busy. Don't St. Louis get busy though. Don't get it twisted. They get
Contrary
busy.
to what my co-hosts think, we love you and go Birds. But you know who
I
we
rock
don't.
with Ricochet.
Oh, first,
But
first,
hold on, I
this is
wanna
a
say something
first.
that's
All
funny.
season 2, you was
know,
coming at
he
him.
left. Oh yeah, no, because he's a funny nigga on social media. But he left WWE 2 years ago to win the championship in AEW. He just now won his first championship in AEW, and it's a brand new mid card title. So shout out to Ricochet getting exactly what he wanted, and he posted up with Samantha Irvin with the title and her. But
Did they
people like she broke her
retire?
non-compete.
Question, Dashy. Did they retire? What was that belt called? The TNT Championship, whatever it was called, or the
No, I don't
TBS?
know
What
who
was it
has
called?
that.
I don't even know
TNT
the
is
name.
for the men. TBS is for the girl. TBS is
Okay,
the one Jade Cargill had for like a year and some change.
and that was the mid card. Jade never won the women's world title, right?
Yeah, that was like their TV championships. Like the one where we're just gonna here's a belt to have a belt. But
They
shout out
got
to
too
them.
many belts
Shout out to
over there at
Ricochet.
AEW. They got so many belts over there. They got to stop. I'm so confused. Mercedes Moné confused me with the belts. You feel me? I don't know what's going on.
Well, I could give you a quick little
That's
update. I used to do this with WWE, so here we go. Here's a quick update on all the champions in AEW. The AEW World Champion is going to be Samoa Joe. He just got that. Shout out Samoa Joe.
Let's count.
How many belts they got? Yeah, y'all good luck with keeping count. So far, 8 right here. No, 10 right here. Chris Statlander, she has the AEW World's Women's Championship. Shout out Chris. Let's go. Kazuchika Okada got the AEW Unified Champion. I don't know what belt he unified. Was it?
Who gonna lose?
No, it wasn't Kazuchika Okada.
It'd be Kenny Omega.
What'd you say?
Kazuchika.
Kazuchika Okada.
Listen, Kazuchika.
I can't even talk
Exactly
right now.
what I said. I'm from Philly. I just got an accent. Don't worry about it. Mercedes Moné. She has the TBS Championship along with 12 other belts. She has 13. Count them, 13.
No, I think damn, that's what I thought she
That's
had
already
15.
10 right there.
I thought she had 15.
No, she ain't no 15.
No, they indie promotion. Hold on, before you continue, I heard that people are paying her $25,000 to their promotion and shit.
We talked about that on the news story.
Just for her to win these belts.
Yeah, we
But
talked
no,
about that.
but are they really paying that?
Yeah, what you
I
think?
they want her
It's like
services.
they pay what's the rapper's names? Like a mid-tier rapper to come to the club. They're gonna pay you
I just
25
want to know
racks
how
just to come
much
to the
money.
club.
I want to know how much money they upcharge and try to get these ticket prices in, and they not really getting them ticket prices because of. I want to know how much money they actually losing when they giving her this $25K.
Why they gotta be losing money, man?
Cause
You're a
you-
hater on these small promotions.
Only belt I know is the Southside belt. And about all them other belts, I only know who made that. I think they just made that belt for her because she wanted it. No, they made the Strong Woman belt for her because she wanted it. She wanted another promotion. Yeah.
Well, let me finish this list. So Kazuchika Okada, he unified. We were talking about the unified champion. He unified the continental and international. So you could say intercontinental. You can't say that. That's not allowed. Then we have FTR, they're the AEW World Tag Team Champions. My man Mark Briscoe, that's the guy who went against MJF. He's the TNT champion. Then we got the Ops. They the AEW World Trios champion. Shout out to the Ops. Wait, damn.
So
My man
Samoa Joe is a
Joe,
trios champion
the world champion. Shout out to
and
him.
what's his name?
Yeah, and then we got
What?
and then we got Ricochet with the AEW National Champion. So that's it.
So
It's not
Samoa
that
Joe
many
Grand Slam
belts.
champion.
I don't know.
Cypher, they got a trio belt, a trio tag team belt.
I'm sure
that's some
Samoa
shit.
Joe, he would have had to have either the TNT Championship or the AEW National Championship or the Unified Championship or the
Look who's on his
Continental or the
team, bro.
International
Look
Championship.
at that team. Look at that team, bro.
The Ops, yeah.
They got no correlations with each other.
I like Powerhouse
Look at
Ops. How you saying they ain't got no correlation?
Cypher, that's
What do you know about Powerhouse Hobbs?
He black and
Cypher.
he's strong. He black and he's strong.
People think he should have won the world title. He's not that good.
He should have.
He had an okay feud with Big Show, and now
He should have. You don't know nothing about this guy. So much he should have.
Why not? Why y'all be?
That's what they said.
That's why I rock with you, man. You be funny sometimes.
Man, I'm all about that house.
So you
want to
tell me,
That's
why.
I just want my house to be black. That's why, because I want my house to be black, and I'm getting judged out here.
Hold on. Speaking of my house. Speaking of my house.
You like that?
Speaking of my house. Dashy, did you hear that new Swerve Strickland fucking theme song?
Oh yeah, it's trash. Basura.
Who the fuck made that shit? I mean, you seen fucking Prince Nana dancing to it?
It's not bad as like it's bad for like a theme, like an interest theme. But as a song,
Swerve had the iconic song. Swerve, you do not change that song.
When I try under pressure, I survive.
Okay, Cypher, Rey Mysterio theme song. Who's that jumping out the sky? R.E.Y. Mysterio or Booyaka 6-1? Which one is that?
The 2000 strong.
That's what Swerve just did.
Yeah, I know. I saw the clip. Yeah.
Swerve just fucked his. Bro, that shit pissed me off, bro. I want somebody to beat his ass.
Damn.
And they debuted it at the worst times. He came back, and the crowd was like, "What is this?"
They didn't know what it was.
Yeah, you got to know who it is like, coming out. Yeah.
Whose house?
It's like, yeah.
You come on this. It's like whose house? And I swear, you made rap and an ad lib and everything, and Prince Nana synonymous together on the AEW scene, like how John Cena did it in this. And R-Truth was trying to do it too, but you doing it as a black person without rapping. You got but rappers in there. You feel me? I'm like, damn, sorry, why you changing it up? I'm still happy it's a rap song, but just don't hit.
I petitioned him to go back to his old theme, but I don't watch the so I really don't give a shit.
I don't need to watch the highlights.
I will say, while we talking about Swerve, he gave some props to Devon Evans.
Hey, whoa, I was about to get there. Let me get it pulled up. Go ahead. Talk about it while I get it pulled up. Hold up.
But you like that? You like that transition though? You like that? I'm good at my job. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Swerve says that Javon Evans is better at 21 than Swerve was at when he was 30. He said it's not an insult to say Javon Evans is better than Swerve. I'm like, yeah, he is. At 21 years old, he's better than when I was at 30. I have more intangibles because I've learned those things on the indies. He's in a system now at 21. He's supposed to be better because who was he watching? He was watching myself. And he's told me to my face, he's watched me and Leo Rush and guys like that. And he took it to the next level, which is what we did. Like Ricochet, he watched the same guys. He watched Rey Mysterio and took it to the next level because that's what evolution is supposed to be. See, I have all these other intangibles that just make me, me. I can't wait to find the intangible that he finds to make Javon Evans, to make Javon. I can't wait for him to find those things.
So the thing is about the thing about Swerve, certain tangibles that Javon might not have. Because you fought in CZW, that's over here in New Jersey. The owner I know, that woman out there to train, about to be a wrestler. They do a lot of John Moxley matches. Swerve, you got staple in your tongue in a real match, and you said, "No, everything I do is real." I'm like, bro, you're bugging. You a little thrown off in the head, bro.
Oh, that's near Philly. In Philly, we had that 2300 ballroom where we was hitting niggas with light tubes. So watch what you're saying, because New Jack would not approve.
I know. New Jack is crazy. New Jack is crazy too.
New Jack is
somebody.
That's what I'm saying. We from Philly is what I'm trying to say. Like, you of all people sound like, you sound like a fish saying that. I ain't gonna say the other word. You sound like a fish.
I do sound like that. But hear me out. Swerve, I don't want Javon to fall in that path of getting a Moxley match, getting slammed on a cinder block and your back about to break.
That's definitely not
I
what he
don't want to see
said.
Javon.
You interpreted that wrong.
No,
Yeah, it ain't what he
no,
said.
no,
That ain't what that ain't what
no. But
Swerve
that's not
said.
Swerve. That's Swerve intangibles. That's the Swerve intangibles is
Right, and he
I could go out
said
there
at
and
the
do
end of the
hardcore
quote,
matches
"I
and flip.
can't wait to find the intangible that he finds to make
I
Javon
know.
Javon." That's Javon's intangibles, not the same as Swerve's intangibles.
I don't want Javon to go watch this. I don't want Javon to go watch the Swerve match. Say, okay, I could do that and get hit. Go get a powerbomb on the cylinder block. I don't want to see Javon do that.
They not going to
I
let
don't want to see your
in the
body
WWE
take much
system. They're not
endurance.
going to do that. If Javon leaves, that's a whole different story. But in the WWE system, they're not doing nothing like that. And there's no
Shit, give me
evidence
another
to
Drew
suggest
McIntyre
that
match, and then
suggest
CM
some
Punk.
crazy stuff like that.
I need you and CM Punk back again. I need that feud to happen again,
That's a good
and not
feud.
by accident.
2024 was very good. But before we get off that, let's talk more about what Swerve said. Swerve also said, when speaking about his WWE run, he said, "Man, I was too given, especially when they handed me Hit Row." So he had a feeling, an inkling, that when they handed him Hit Row, Triple H wanted this man, Swerve, to be like LeBron. Do all the winning, be great by yourself. Don't share with your team. But Swerve said, "Nah, I'm going to give. I'm going to share with my team. I want everybody on my squad to eat around me." And Triple H was like, "Nah, now y'all all look corny to me." So I had to do some interpretation because I didn't have a quote in front of me.
My thing is, was he supposed to be the leader of that group, or who? I don't like. I
was
wasn't
supposed
around
to be
that
the
time.
leader.
Dash, you was there, right?
It was Swerve, Isaiah Swerve Scott, as he was called, Ashanti the Adonis, B-Fab, and Top Dollar. Swerve, it was Swerve's group. He was already fine on his own, but they gave him Hit Row to try to help him on the main roster, or NXT lead into the main roster. And it was cool in NXT, but once it got up, they didn't really give them a chance. And I think they was there for like a couple weeks before they got fired. They pretty much got called up to get fired.
I think what's name? AJ Friends talked about it. Whoever they talked about. Who said it was their fault they got fired? I think AJ Francis said it. You think it was AJ Francis they got fired, or was it Swerve fault?
AJ Francis stood up
none of
for
their fault getting
B-Fab.
fired. It's just the not Triple H.
He said what? Cypher?
Didn't.
AJ Francis said he stood up for B-Fab because I believe B-Fab had got not brought on. So usually they all travel together. But he noticed when AJ Francis was at the venue, he noticed B-Fab wasn't there. He's like, "Well, where's she at?" And I guess he was trying to call her, but she ain't answer. So he was asking the agents. And he's like, "I don't know. I can't tell you nothing." So he all like, "Yo, what's going on?" And then I think he talked to Vince directly, which maybe you shouldn't do, especially if you ain't got that kind of pull. And he was like, "Yo, that's corny. Why would you not bring her on or renew her contract and not let us know, like we all in the group together?" So he stood up for her. He stood on business. And, you know.
That's what it was. Okay. Okay. While Swerve ain't back him up.
I don't know.
Did that cause everybody to get fired?
I'm not gonna say he didn't, but I mean, again, they didn't have a lot of pull in the company back then, so it's not much you can do. You're risking your job either way. It's not like they Undertaker saying this.
Well, he could be
my young black.
You see how that shit turned out. Or Bobby Lashley.
They hate Triple H. They say he racist.
I mean, I didn't want to bring nothing up. I was about to say, it's a big difference between Undertaker and my man AJ Francis, and it ain't just one guy like 25 WrestleManias under their belt. But
the thing is, AJ Francis was on NXT, so Shawn Michaels brought AJ Francis back, not Triple H.
Wait, AJ Francis still on NXT? I could have swore he was on TNA.
No, he's on TNA. I'm talking about he came back for that one for the that one off.
Oh, all right.
But he wouldn't. He ain't never come back again. But also, he on Booker T thing, so he really low key signed with WWE.
Nah,
he really
Booker T thinks yeah, but he ain't coming back to WWE.
He probably not.
Yeah, he
not
not
at all.
Back to WWE. So that's what I'm saying. Being on Booker T thing, it can open the door for you, but it's not guaranteed you getting in there.
Yeah,
Booker T still on the string too. Like it's certain doors that they ain't gonna open up for you. But
no, so some of the people that's in Booker T joint, like Zaya, like the one who did leave, Zaya Still, or like Kylie Ray and them, they come in there. They on the WWE Evolve shit.
When you say they left Booker T's thing, or they left WWE, went to Booker T, then went back to WWE. What you mean by left?
So the one the Zaya Still one, she trained at Booker T for a little bit, but she didn't want to be there. Kylie Ray, I think is her name. Or Kylie Bright or whatever her name is. She's on Evolve now. So she's training these people with Evolve. So some of the ID players like Cappuccino Jones and them, the black wrestlers stuff, they're the WID program. They all training there, stuff like that, because they're getting YouTube time, actually reps. I even seen Wesley down there.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So they training them, but it's also Booker T, so it's better promotion. So, they got their eyes, let's go take some of their wrestlers. So we can train them.
Yeah, speaking of new hires, well, according to the comment section, this ain't really a new hire, but you sent this to me. WWE has officially signed Megan Walker from the NIL to an NXT contract. So let's go. Yeah, let's go.
You know why?
Yeah.
Cypher, why use those pictures?
That's because whatever this thing in the bottom left says, or top left, exclusive U Wrestling used those pictures, and I just copied and pasted. But I couldn't imagine it has anything to do with the picture in the middle and the picture at the bottom. I couldn't imagine it has anything to do with that. Just couldn't picture it.
People love assets.
Yo, Shawn Michaels he not slick. He think he's slick, but he's not slick.
Hey, yo, did y'all see that Bret Hart interview?
I didn't see it, but I've been hearing them talk about it.
He said something about Shawn and Vince, and I don't want to say nothing, but
he said that they were very close. Very close to him and Vince and Brock.
This is why y'all not gonna be allowed at WWE events. This is exactly why y'all gonna be kicked out.
I didn't say anything. Well,
I didn't say it. I said Brett said it. I didn't say it. I didn't say it.
We got another.
I'm sorry. I'll say that, but
we got another West Side gun right here.
Invited me, I'll go.
Exactly. Yeah.
If they invited me, I'll go.
Dash, you making us getting banned from the venues, bro. Dang.
No. Listen, WWE, if you are sensitive like that, take it out on me, not Cypher or West Philly AJ.
They're going to take it on the pod, bro.
I will gladly leave the pod so that way the pod can get signed.
No, don't Undertaker. Don't 6 feet under it where I gotta leave and then we're going to have some other random person on the show and they're like, the energy's just not the same. Shout out to the Undertaker. Shout out to Michelle McCool. And shout out to the original co-host with 6 Feet Under with Mark Calloway, not the Undertaker. But speaking of people leaving, Andrade leaves allegedly, but Carl Anderson is refuting reports of Andrade leaving Crash Lucha Libre show angry.
Okay.
Yep, nobody cares. Hey, look, y'all sent it. I'll just read them and give them some type of love.
I sent it because it was just news, but I didn't know Carl Anderson was in Lucha Underground, whatever he had.
I don't even know who that is.
Dr. Carl Anderson, and he's from the OC with AJ Styles. You don't know. Shout out to Carl Anderson.
Never mind, I just pulled it up. I know who
you say Andrade.
Yes, Andrade.
This is Carl Andrade.
I did.
Good Brothers, right?
100% did. 100%. I see him. Carl Anderson. Shout out to you.
But it's funny. That means AJ Styles had pull. Not like Cody Rhodes pull, but he got his homies in there.
Yep.
That means he got some pull.
I mean, how far did they go?
They got no tag team belt. They ain't won none.
Speaking of pull,
they had it. Okay.
Speaking of pull, you would think as a WWE champion or World Heavyweight champion, you would get some extra pull when it comes to cash. But CM Punk says that WWE champions no longer get extra pay under the new Triple H era. So just because you win a belt, you still get paid the same way.
TKO era, not Triple H.
Again, blame mostly sports and JM Playground. I'm just reading the headlines. It's all your fault, JM.
Well, I could feel two ways. You could be the workhorse champion, or you could be Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns, and no. I can understand it. Champions don't even fight no more.
I think it's BS. They should get a bonus. They should get a bonus. They ain't gotta get a pay rate increase, but they should get a bonus.
They should get a bonus cut. Also, the luggage wise, every champion says it's a bitch to carry these fucking belts. Ain't even the Money in the Bank briefcase. They said it's a hassle to carry these belts when you're traveling. So I'm like, that's extra luggage y'all pay for. And I'm like, what is y'all salary? Because I know
look at me. I'm the world champion, and I have to carry this big shiny belt that I work my ass off for everywhere I go, and it's so crazy. I can't even get on the plane.
Champion who don't, and y'all champions who don't even fight.
Actually, belts hold up your pants. These are titles.
Well, actually,
Oh, if you want to say that, half of these titles don't even fit people.
Who put a
What they
title on
holding
that
up,
didn't
Cypher?
fit? Who put a title on that didn't fit him?
Nia Jax.
Damn,
Nia Jax.
that was cold out the clip. Yo, you
Io
had that
Scott.
sitting in the
Io Sky.
revolver. Nah, her belt
Hold
fit
on.
her.
Io Scott. No, it didn't. That belt was saggy. Liv
Saggy
Morgan belt
is
was that.
crazy.
Liv Morgan belt did not fit her waist. The woman's belt did not fit Liv Morgan's waist.
Never mind. Shout out Liv
It
Morgan. When is she coming
Hey,
back, dog?
Yeah, you
Her
said
shoulder
Nia
ain't that
Jax.
messed up.
That's crazy work, Dashy.
I know. Shout out Nia Jax. I like Nia Jax.
The title didn't fit the Big Show either, though.
Y'all
So
is mad tripping because here's a
It-
picture of
all right.
Liv Morgan with the belt on her. So on the back of the belt, it doesn't have the little studs. It's
Leaning
Velcro.
forward.
It fits everybody. Maybe not Nia, but
It's
it fits
leaning
the skinny people.
it's leaning forward, bro.
What do you
Man,
mean?
don't do that.
That
Shout out
joint
Nia
is
Jax.
fitting. That joint
Look
is
at all
fitting.
that- Bro, go watch a live event and Liv hold the belt every time forward when she put her hands on it. What are we talking about? I'm a Liv fan.
Yo, Dashy, you can speak on this because you have a replica belt. They're heavy and they lean forward a little bit, unless you got wide birthing hips.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's just how it go. AJ, you just ain't got no gold.
Not on the
because
Mel.
you ain't no champ.
They ain't do that on Drew McIntyre.
Nah,
Damn, AJ,
Cody
he's
Rhodes.
you're not a
shots. You gonna
champ.
accept it?
You're not a
They don't do that on
champion.
Cody.
So you don't know how belts feel.
But AJ, he's sending shots, so you just gonna accept it?
Yeah, you're
You
not a
said you ain't
champion. I didn't say that. I said you're not a champion.
You're not a world
So you
champion.
don't know how it feel to have gold around your waist. How it
You said you
sits.
ain't amount to shit. AJ, you just gonna let the man say that?
Hold on, bro. I got gold medals around my neck, bro. What you talking about?
Ooh,
Those
Oh,
are
yeah,
different.
what you talking about? You never.
ooh.
Yeah, I got
Cypher,
real
you say he
gold.
Olympic.
I'm
Cypher,
an
you say he
Olympian.
worldwide.
It's true.
What you talking
Say-
about, Cypher?
Cypher, you say you never made it out of Philly.
It's true. It's
Hey,
damn
hey,
true.
hey,
But
all work.
But yeah, no, that's different. Gold medal is very nice, and congratulations. But yeah, they don't fit the same. But you know what does fit? Santos Escobar has left WWE and turned down a higher salary. Again, comment section said that this isn't
Damn,
true, and they
so-
also said they don't care. So like, what's going on, Santos? You left, you didn't leave. I don't care at this point.
They didn't use you. Your group didn't talk, but then your group wrestle, but then they don't wrestle. I'm like, yeah.
You know, I felt bad for Santos because he legit got zero pop when he came out, and that's not like that's sad. They could have made some noise, but they just
You know
let
what's
the
funny?
music
Yo,
play.
literally last week we just talked about how jacked
Santos should've been cute.
he is, and we're so excited. Now we saying we don't care about him. What's going on with us as fans?
You know what's funny? I think Santos should have been feuding with Dirty Dom and them on Judgment Day. With Judgment Day,
Andrade would have thoughts on that.
but I'm only mad. But see, the thing is, I got rid of Carmelo
Hayes still
her name
there.
is.
Oh.
Cool. No, Alexa Lopez. Y'all could have found another Spanish mommy or whatever y'all was trying to do. Y'all could have put
They shouldn't
Zelina
have
in
got
this.
rid of her.
You
I
feel
don't
me?
know why they got rid of her. They crazy for that.
Yeah, they was doing like how Tony D'Angelo and with the Mafia with the Italian boss family that on the main roster. Y'all should have kept that gimmick. He could have got a Dirty Dom. Santos can talk on the mic. You would have made Dirty Dom a bigger star if he would actually talk. How he held his weight against John Cena on the mic. Yeah, they did Santos dirty. And I feel like Ray should have backed him up. Not that corny.
I feel like he. There's not much. I mean, he tried. They were in LWO together, but then again, Ray cucked him out the United States Championship.
I think
Santos
you
should've won
guys
that.
need to clean
He
your
picked Dragon Lee over
glasses
Santos Escobar.
because he didn't get fired. He left. He chose not to come back. He turned down a higher salary. Are y'all not looking at what the damn headlines say? He had
No,
a
I've seen
choice
that.
to
I know,
come
I've seen
back
that. I've seen
and
that.
get more screen time. Well, I'm assuming a higher salary comes with more screen time. It'd be crazy if it didn't. He said, nah, I'm good, according to this headline. So what are y'all talking about? He was about to get a push. Probably a solo push, but he said, nah, I'm good.
No, they was gonna give him money and not get a push. He probably gonna have what? A Kofi Mania push? Oh my gosh. Lose the belt the next day with Brock Lesnar.
I mean, that's just
Cypher,
bad
you
business
gonna
for
miss him?
TKO. Am I going to miss him? No. But I mean,
No.
I'll think about him a little bit because when I play the 2K games, I'd be like, I hate that we got a small roster because they keep cutting people. So, sure. A little bit. Not much. I'll miss him more than if Humberto and, what's his name? Angel Garza? If they leave, because I don't even remember their names. So, yeah, I'll miss him a bit.
Angel and Humberto.
Yeah, thank you. See, I couldn't even remember their names. So, yeah, I'm actually going to miss them. Now, you know who I'm not going to miss? I'm not gonna miss TKO
Cool.
when they eventually sell to Saudi Arabia, because Stevie Richards on his podcast, he predicts that TKO is going to sell WWE to the Saudi Arabia government or whoever in Saudi Arabia, and yeah, I'm not gonna miss him. Just I don't even care about the product too much anymore, so it's all corny to me. It's all corny.
That's a damn.
I saw this and I didn't put any credence to it. It doesn't. I don't know how you can predict what a business is going to do. Like it's going to happen.
Yeah, I don't
I
like
see
this
why they would
headline.
say
I'm just
it.
reading it. I don't like the headline because I listened to his podcast. Stevie says a bunch of stuff. He says something along the lines of Logan Paul
I'm gonna
is
say, yeah, also
more
cool coming from.
entertaining than everybody in AEW, and I'm like, that's a blanket statement. And I get where you're trying to say,
It
but
was.
sometimes when you say it, it gets clipped, and now it comes out looking crazy. He was just trying to say he's more well rehearsed, which he ain't more well rehearsed than Will Ospreay and whatever the other guy name is that does the flippy stuff, Swerve, because they did a whole 5 minutes of jump flip,
Ricochet,
yeah,
Swerve.
Ricochet. So yeah, I doubt that. So either way, Stevie Richards, you're wrong. I do listen to your podcast though. It's very entertaining.
Well, there you go.
Damn, yeah.
We don't give these types of things any credence. And if WWE does sell to Saudi Arabia, by that point, I would have already stopped watching because I've
That's
been
cap.
I would have been in an encampment.
Let me.
They're taking away our freedoms.
That's all. Okay. Well, a lot less cap. I was about to ask a little quiz. Who's seen yesterday's Raw?
I did.
I did not.
I saw some of it. I think I had it on while I was cleaning
I
or something
seen
like
it.
that.
I saw pieces. I saw highlights, but I didn't watch it at all.
Now, who saw Friday Night SmackDown?
Actually, if I'm gonna be honest, I clicked Santi's stream before I clicked before I went to watch it, and I did not watch SmackDown either.
I think I saw SmackDown. Not the whole thing, just like
I saw SmackDown.
turned it
I don't
on and
remember
do
it.
stuff. Yeah, I don't remember it either. All right, well, Sheamus, who was on
See, that's why.
either SmackDown or Raw, he got injured, so he's not going to be in the Last Time Is Now tournament. Someone's going to take his place.
Speaking of the last time tournament, I'm gonna say this. Why the fuck did Carmelo Hayes lose?
That was a long ass pause just now. So pregnant. It was dramatic.
No, because I'm still mad about that shit, bro. Because the fact
Dramatic
is,
pause,
Gunther ain't even spam his finishers like he normally do. Clothesline, submission move,
He
power
kind of
bomb.
did.
Kind of. Fuck that. Melo got out the fucking sleeper hold. Got hit with another power bomb. Bro, come on, bro. This is what we doing. Melo was more adorable than anybody in that ring. Gunther act like he couldn't even wrestle. Come on. Melo hit him with a tornado DDT on the fucking outside. Like, come on. Melo was looking like the better wrestler. Gunther even botched his freaking signature move with the arm face down. Gunther botched it. He was ripping the whole match.
Yeah, this was kind of
That was
ridiculous.
crazy.
We talked about it a little bit before the show. It's going to be, unfortunately, Jay versus Gunther in the finals. It's not going to be it's predictable and it's nasty. I'm tuned out, man. Melo, now he should have been on the opposite side of the bracket, and I would have liked to see Melo versus Gunther for the final. And Gunther could have won that too, but Melo, he kind of seemed like if you want to build a future star, that's the one to pick to win this tournament. Winning the Andre the Giant Battle Royale Memorial, hey, it don't matter. But retiring John Cena is like, what?
Think
Well,
about this.
Retired
Like,
John Cena.
if John
They're both
Cena-
from Boston.
Go ahead.
But
Oh yeah, they both from Boston. Melo is the rising star. He's young. Cena had already backed him up in the corner before. Paul backed him in his corner in NXT and endorsed him down there. So just give him the rub. Pause again.
even Paul Heyman said. But my thing is this, right? Are y'all hitting him with the Shelton Benjamin treatment? Because we not about to have him keep fighting all these main eventers and making them look good. Like, this is corny. This is the man who fought Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton. Who else he fight? Dashy. He fought Rhodes twice too.
Yeah, and his first match on SmackDown. Like
That's wild.
Melo, I mean, we know why. It's no shock or surprise, but it's still annoying because it's like, come on, man. At what point? Let the man like he got himself over.
Yeah,
I ain't got
even
himself
Last
over.
Legend, right? Even Last Legend in the main event scene, and she just got there.
He just freaking got there.
Well,
Oh,
you
She
know,
fighting in there with Hall of Famers right now, besides Nia Jax.
if you're John Cena, you're probably not backing up Carmelo Hayes anymore because you're seeing that he's too old. But if you want somebody young, how about that boy Bouncy? Because John Cena is reportedly very high on Javon Evans.
John Cena's high.
Man,
And
again,
picking to be that type of
blame
guy.
Wrestling News Co. with these dumb ass headlines. I am not rewording them to help them out.
That's because they be
Shout out
having
to
They're
Javon
mad
Evans,
stupid
though.
headlines.
Shout out to the young OG.
People like him.
Shout out to the young OG.
Some dude, he was going into Madison Square Garden preparing for NXT down there. Some guy stopped him in the middle of the entrance, whatever. Was talking to him, saying like, "Yeah, man, you know, you being who you are, you being you, is really inspiring to young kids that look like you and that come from where you come from, or even if you don't come from there, just the way you speak is showing showing to those kids that it's okay to be them. You don't have to conform and you can just be you." And Javon sat there and listened to the guy talk the whole time. He seemed humble. He appreciated. It seemed like he appreciated God's message. So shout out to Javon Evans, man, young OG.
I do wonder about that, if that's going to have a ceiling. Because, I don't watch NXT. So when I turned it on and I saw Javon Evans speak, and I'm like, oh, this is hitting me with, like, he sounds so young. And, most of the people in the main roster kind of talk, air quotes, proper or Southern accents at the most, and maybe Asian accents and Spanish accents. You don't really get a lot of African AAE, African American, what we call it, vernacular, African American dialect, whatever. We got a nice fancy word on TikTok they call it for way black people
and
speak.
that's also goes to what damn, I had a point. I just lost it. Oh, what Swerve was saying. He's 21 years old. Like, the dude got all the time in the world to grow and figure out how to get it together, how to, play both sides, play himself in that way and speak to people who may not understand, him and how he speaks.
But it wasn't
all the time to get it together.
It wasn't just him. It was the I don't want to sound crazy, but it was the main leader, the cool guy, the darker skinned person of Dark State with who wears the hoodie slanted, and he also had a nice little accent too.
Yeah, but see, he talked clearer, so he got mush mouth though. He got a little
Sugars, that's his name.
Going on.
Yeah,
he got a little list with a little mush mouth, a little bit going on though.
And that's what I'm saying. I wonder if that's going to have a ceiling as to how far you can reach, because
you got Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes couldn't talk back in the day. Now he can talk a little. Javon got.
Cody Rhodes is white.
It's not like he got a lot in his mouth.
I'm tired of sugarcoating it. We like 48 minutes into the pod, so if you racist, you ain't make it this far in. But that's why I'm asking. With Saquon Sugars being black and dark skin, Javon Evans being black and dark skin, because it's not just racism, it's colorism. Because light skinned black people get treated differently than brown skin than dark skin. So we already know that. So with that being said, Javon Evans and Saquon Sugars are both. I feel like they both dark skinned. I'd have to pull up a picture. Do you think that there's a
they both dark.
Yeah.
Do you think that there's a ceiling to how far they can reach if their their accents don't change, their dialect don't change?
Well, it's not right to ask me that.
Not the accent. Why are you saying the accent?
The dialect,
the accent still be there.
Because
they still could be there.
Certain mainstream audiences may not be able to understand or relate to.
Yeah. I mean, main roster. Sorry to clarify. Yeah. I meant to say main roster, not NXT. I know they can go as high as they want. I know
what you mean.
Yeah, main roster.
Shaquan Sugars was very understandable. Like, to anybody, Shaquan Sugars is actually more understandable than Javon. I know what I'm talking about.
Saquon,
I understand. He's doing the slur stuff.
Like,
he doing the slur stuff.
Yeah, when he said, "We don't ask for nothing, fool." Like that type of stuff. A lot of people.
Yeah, we don't ask for nothing.
It sounds like crime time to them.
Yeah, we don't ask for nothing, fool. But
yeah, it sounds like crime time to them. It don't sound like John Cena.
So answer the question. Then you guys are explaining the difference, which is great.
That's what I was trying to say. That's what I was trying to say. It's not fair to ask me that because I'm black and I stand for that type of shit. but I can see how that would have trouble translating to the whites. Let's call it what it is. To the
Jesus.
mainstream whites that will watch the product, and then
hard
the
W.
shareholders and the ones that are, yeah, you know what I'm saying, hard WH. The shareholders and the ones that is put money into WWE for them to do what they do. I think they would have a problem with a young black man speaking in the way that's comfortable for himself and not
And
for them.
to not, sorry to add more on, I want AJ to still answer, but and on top of making it to the main roster, not just having that ceiling, will you think they even put gold on them? Because they haven't put gold on Carmelo, who can speak, who's light skinned, he's just short.
So what about Oba?
But that's all I can
hold
see
on,
us
question.
doing.
So what about Oba?
Can Oba speak? I thought he
I'm talking about-
sounded pretty
no,
clear. I think he's his accent's not.
No, he's not. He sounds really clear.
Yeah, he sounds
No, his
very
accent's
clear.
strong as shit.
Yeah,
His
he
accent's
do,
strong as shit, but
and he has a unique accent. Maybe Omos
strong.
is the only one I've heard with that
It's a Nigerian accent.
Yeah, but I'm trying to figure out what other
No,
main
I meant
roster
to say
stars.
Omas. Not Omas. Not Omas. I meant to say Oba, not Omas.
I know,
Oba.
but
God damn
Oba
it.
and Omos to me have a similar sounding accent, and they both were on the main roster. But Omos never got gold, as far as I know.
Around for this time, a few
Omos-
years back, Apollo Crews was doing a Nigerian emperor gimmick thing, and he spoke with a
Can
Nigerian
you stop
accent.
saying his name? You're being messy.
They beat he beat what's his name, Big E at WrestleMania for I think the Intercontinental Championship.
Let's go, BB.
There is a ceiling. You can win gold. They just don't see us speaking in the way that is natural or native to us as world champion material. That's them. I'm not. It's not lost on me. That's them. So
yeah, to clarify,
podcast
listeners, these aren't our opinions. We're just looking at, the current regime and just guessing what we think happens behind the scenes, because we think behind the scenes,
and how racist they are.
Shawn Michaels, well, that too, but my imagination to you guys' imagination, I would say you guys all think like this. Shawn Michaels has our back. He's invited to the cookouts. He like big butts, and I cannot lie, but Triple H has to appeal to not just what Shawn likes. Triple H also has to appeal to what he know his group of white pilks is going to like. I need them to be a certain kind of way.
I ain't gonna argue with you about what Shawn like, because Nikita Lyons still got a job. Shout out to her.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So Shawn Michaels is more like open-minded, like, yo, I'm gonna give everybody a chance to out here eat. Everybody get a chance with the world title. Javon gonna get that TNA, my bad, disrespectful, NXT championship one day. Javon is gonna get it. And Oba got it.
Oh, he might get the TNA championship.
Carmelo got it. Trick got it. And all these guys. Oh, and Trick got an accent too. Now his accent is a southern accent, but I don't think I heard anybody on the main roster really talk like him either.
He got an accent and a list.
That's what it is, a list. I'm saying accent, but I do mean list. I'm sorry.
He's from South Carolina.
Yeah. But I think Trick got.
Got it.
Can he blow up on the main roster? He can. I just feel like we got to see who's gonna have his back, because I thought Carmelo would
also, you got to think it's booking as well.
That's what I mean.
Like you can knock it out the park, but if they don't book you well, it can ruin your whole character. They ruined the Fiend. The Fiend was the greatest character to hit WWE's writing table since the Undertaker, and they fumbled him.
To me, he was the next coming up with the Undertaker. He had I know people probably don't like it, but he had that match with LA Knight, the dark match, and I was like, yo, that's kind of cool, and just didn't go nowhere.
It was a cool concept. It wasn't executed properly, and unfortunately, that was his last match, and I hate that.
That was my first experience with him, so I was okay with it, because that was my first
Same here, Cypher.
You gotta see his debut against Finn Balor. They dropped the ball, not doing Demon Balor versus Fiend. They dropped the ball heavy.
That's what I thought you were about to say.
You gotta check out his debut.
But booking, as Dashy said, booking has to be on their side, because I'm still very upset. I believe Carmelo was in 2024, or was he 2023 when he got drafted?
I'm gonna say this: if you look at Trick attire, he stole Carmelo his whole swag. Melo always never had no shirt on in NXT.
Mm-hmm.
What Trick walk around? No shirt and down on fucking Broad Street in his fucking tighty whities. I'm like, Trick, put some pants on, bro. He come out here with
it was warm in Philly.
No, it was slightly warm. I had a hoodie on. Slightly. It got cool. Then mind you, he coming out here in loafers and everything. Come on, bro. You doing the Rock gimmick right now. It's cool. We all need a new Rock. But you can't wrestle like the Rock. You getting booked amazing, like Cypher said.
Well, that's not
you
fair.
Can talk on the mic.
Couldn't wrestle either.
No, the Rock can wrestle. I'm not saying that.
He's not a technician. He's just a showman.
Trick can't do nothing. Trick can't do anything like that. Laz got a better punch than you, a better
I
big
like
boot.
that. You
Your
say he's
girl
just a
better wrestling than you.
showman, and to me,
I
that's
don't
what
know
made
what you're about to say.
The Rock the GOAT. I'm sorry to interrupt, but I just realized you say he's a showman. Like, he not a
Yeah.
powerhouse, he not a striker, he not a technician, he a showman.
But one thing about The Rock is he got a great spine buster in his top 3. And it is top 3.
I'm sorry, you compliment anything on The Rock just sounds pause worthy. Yo, one thing about The Rock, he got a great spine buster. He's like, yo.
Hear me out. Yeah, that's pause moment too. That's wild shit. I just never thought what I said.
I
That's
like this
crazy
version
work.
of Trick
Hey,
right
yo.
here because he looked like a YN. I like this trick. When was he doing this? This is like a YN trick right here. I like this picture that got pulled up with the hat on.
Oh, that was when he first turned. I think no, yeah, that was when he first no. He was going for the NXT title. I remember that much, but I don't know if he was heel at that point.
Hold on.
That's a cool
right
look.
before.
Trick on guest appearance on. I thought
Yeah,
it was
I
North
don't like
American.
the tied up locks.
No, this North American. This North American. He had the belt for like one day.
Oh, that's what it is. His lock's not tied up. Okay, yeah. I was like, he looked different. He looked like a one of them rappers. Yeah. That's what
now,
it is.
but look at the trick now. Look at the trick. Look at Hollywood trick.
I gotta find
Petty
which one
trick.
is this Hollywood? He look Hollywood right here. Damn.
That's what he doing the guitar shit. Yeah, that trick is different, but he can't wrestle that good.
I don't like the tied up dreads. I like him when he had his dreads hanging out. Yeah.
No, he take the dreads out. He still take the dreads out. He take
what
the
makes
dreads
you
out
great
on
as a
the mat.
superstar is your ability to connect with the crowd.
Mhm.
It don't matter if you can wrestle or not.
So no,
do these
what they
people,
say?
do you get a reaction when you walk through these curtains?
Yeah.
No, what they say? They said, but see, and the thing is, you know how they be like, whoop that trick. I think they said, beat that trick. Beat.
Right,
I'm like, damn. I said trick.
As a completely different sound.
No. They were saying that in the crowd. I'm like, damn, trick. I said, you got a double. I said, damn, you kind of is over. I said, I know why you're getting these bookings. You carrying 2 brands. Shit.
Going back to the Javon and the Trick Williams and the Carmelo Hayes. I don't know how tall Javon is, but I'm assuming he's over 6 feet. Trick is 6'4". Let's find out. You guys might already know. How tall is Carmelo Hayes? That's why they're doing the Daniel Bryan treatment to him. Yeah, they're Daniel Bryan, and he's 5'10". So he's already hit his ceiling, pun intended. And I love you, but they're not going to respect you because you're 5'10". So there it is, and he's 31. Which Trick Williams is also 31. So it's really a height issue. Because, like I said, he has everything you need. He can go on the mic. He can actually wrestle. He's athletic. It's just the height thing. Something he can't even control. Man, this John corny. Let me get to the next news story. Speaking of people 30, the Dominic guy, he's 30 under 30. ESPN's top #1 guy, 30 under 30. I don't really care. Javon Evans is on the list, but go ahead.
Cypher, don't do that to Dirty Dominic Mysterio. The greatest luchador of all time, the greatest.
He's been there for 20 plus years.
I'm just not in the mood for him.
Don't do that.
I'll pull up the full list, but I'm not in the mood for him. Go
wow.
ahead.
Why you mad at Dirty Dom? Oh, Cypher.
I'm mad at the system. I'm mad at the system.
Cypher, go ahead. Go ahead. No, go on your rant, Cypher. Hold on, this is time. Go on your rant, Cypher. This is Cypher time. Go ahead, Cypher.
I can't believe I forgot. Go ahead, Cypher. Get your
Go ahead.
What? I don't even know. What was I saying? I was just like, I'm mad at the system. I'm like, come on, y'all not giving Carmelo Hayes a chance.
Well, I got you. I'm gonna tee it up for you. So last night on Raw, Dominic Mysterio had a promo against John Cena. And guess who made a surprise appearance? You guessed it. John Wiener.
Short Cena.
No, but hold on. John Wiener is the cycle kid or whatever his name is in micro wrestling. Shout out to micro wrestling.
Shout out to dude and whatever his real gimmick is. But tonight he's John Wiener.
Cycle something.
He came out.
I don't even know what the type.
He had a miniature stew cameraman. They had a cameraman. Listen to this.
I love
that. They had a cameraman recording a cameraman, recording a mini cameraman, recording a small John Cena. That was great. That was amazing.
WWE on that. Yeah, I did.
Shut up, Cypher. You ain't like that?
No, it was okay. It was okay. I was shocked because I'm like, what's the guy name? Joe Testori was like, yo, I don't know if we can laugh at this. This is probably offensive to some people. So I don't know if Joe Test was in on it because it seemed as though Joe Test was like, I got some things to say behind the scenes. Like, I can't believe y'all showed this. It's not even showing up on the recap. Boo, y'all corny.
So they can't even say that. So boom. That promotion is actually called micro wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
They go around.
It's the whole thing. Midgets have always.
They real wrestlers.
Whoa,
like,
you can't use those words. That's what I'm saying. Like,
I know. I just said I'm sorry. I just said sorry. My bad. Miniature people have always been a part of wrestling. So
Why can't I find no
you
pictures?
can't say don't include them because they are
I'll tell you his
included.
name. I'll tell you his
They're part
name.
of it.
Hold on.
It's entertainment.
Why wouldn't I
But
don't
shout out to
see?
him though. He killed it.
Yeah, why would, so what?
He
When
cut a good
okay,
promo too. I
here was
was
my
nervous.
reaction. I did have wrestling on. I remember because I was sitting there with my wife. I think I probably had to spend time with the kids. I was like, if I'm going to be sitting here suffering dealing with kids, I might as well have wrestling on.
Suffering succotash.
Yeah, I said to myself, here he is, right here, micro Cena or whatever y'all calling him. I said, okay, wait,
His name is Psycho. You heard me?
yeah,
The
Psycho.
person who came out named Psycho.
When the music
With
hit,
is yeah.
when the music hit, I was mad because I was like, I could have swore this was John Cena's last Raw last week, so y'all lied to me. So and they took forever coming out. I'm like, okay, what's going on? Maybe it's get like a Logan Paul thing where somebody else comes out, and then of course somebody else came out, and I loved it because you had the micro cameraman. If it was just micro Cena, I'd be like, But the micro Stu, when he had the shirt that said Stu, I was like, attention to detail. I like it. Only thing I didn't like, he dropped the towel at the Titatron when he's supposed to drop it on the ring. And he couldn't get up the ring too. That was funny. He had to go up the steps. So I was okay with it.
But my thing is, why did they pick Psycho?
You have another little person that they should have picked.
No. He's because
Hornswoggle
Michael Wrestling is that. Michael Wrestling is there. He's the face of Michael Wrestling. That's why he's the crazy person, like legit. I'm like, I know this guy. I seen him on TikTok. I actually was hyped for him than what Dirty Don was going. I'm like, he got his moment, even though he got squashed, which was crazy.
Literally,
Cypher, you don't see that?
And
let's talk about
this is interesting because there was a wrestler formerly in WWE named Big Cass. I don't know if y'all remember.
I know Big Cass.
This is people were well. First, before I get into this, people were complaining online saying that this was Vince style booking, which is true. Vince found humor in this type of thing. But this is why Big Cass got fired. They brought out a miniature Daniel Bryan, mini person, a small person who looked like Daniel Bryan, and Big Cass was supposed to just do his finisher on him and then leave the ring, but instead he went back and continued beating up the miniature person, and that was off script, so he got fired for that.
Well, he shouldn't have did that.
So you gotta be careful when you do these things.
Yeah, he shouldn't have did
be
that. It
careful
seemed like I thought Dominic went a little too far too, but I guess he had to do the special moves, so he did the 619. I said special moves.
No.
Yo, what kind of language am I using?
No, the whole
moves? This a video game.
The whole gimmick with Psycho, he's crazy. Like he jump off a ladder. He's he's a psychotic. That's his whole gimmick. Like he got the what is it called? What is it?
Schizophrenia.
The contacts and stuff in his eye to make him crazy and stuff like that. Yeah, he that person.
Speaking of Dominic, let's talk about top 30 wrestlers under 30. Dominic Mysterio is number one. He's age 28. He's in the WWE promotion. Last year he was ranked number one. This year he's ranked number one. Whoop-de-doo. So good for him. That's good. Number two, Kyle Fletcher. I have no clue who this guy is.
Why? What's the tone? What's the tone for?
I just don't care anymore. I'm mad that Carmelo Hayes is 31, so he can't make it up here. They won't push him. Where's Obafemi? Obafemi better win United States Championship, and
he's 20, he like 20 something.
Obafemi good, and he better get up there. Shout out to Rhea. We love Rhea. I got no thoughts against Rhea. I like MJF. Eventually come to WWE, but who knows? Tiffany Stratton. I like Tiffany.
Never.
Okay. I like Brian. Blake Monroe.
He got an AEW tattoo. That nigga ain't never leaving.
Blake Monroe. Where I heard that name from? Oh, that's the wait, is she Thomas?
That's a Monica Monroe. Was it Mariah May?
Obafemi. Shout out to my man because hopefully he gets some title. Like they better push him. And I'm gonna still make some complaints up. I'm gonna say pushing Nigerians over pushing African Americans. I'm gonna still complain. That's the whole thing. But I'll take it. I'm gonna take my win.
Go ahead, talk your shit, Cypher. Talk your shit, Cypher.
I don't want to be that guy. I'm gonna still be happy.
No, be that guy.
But I'm just gonna let you know, as a foreigner, you always gonna get preferential treatment over a homegrown black person. But again, I don't care. And
Ricky T said it like this. Ricky said it like this, Cypher, as you piggybacking off what you said. He said, Oba, you from Nigeria. It sounds like you a pampered athlete, bro. I said, damn, Ricky. And Ricky is mixed. Black and Spanish or whatever he said he is. From Louisiana. I'm like, damn, Ricky. That hurt. I said I felt that.
I'll take
that
Ricky.
Anybody, any athlete,
I'll take
Damn.
Ricky winning, beating
Ricky don't
CM
stink.
Punk. I don't care if it makes sense. Even if he have, I'll take Ricky because Ricky gonna be my Miles Morales. Carmelo Hayes is my Miles Morales. They not all the way black. I'll take him. I want some victories, and I'll still take Oba as well. I'm claiming him on Team Black. So Roxanne
You
Perez,
taking Barack Obama too?
hell yeah. Roxanne Perez, shout out
Hell
to
yeah,
her.
I'm taking Obama. Even though I'm still mad about he passed that law.
Why
but still,
Leon
I'm still
Slater
taking
it
Obama.
automatically
Which law?
show this
Which law,
guy
AJ?
Javon
Which
Evans?
law?
We ain't talking about that law. We're
Which
gonna leave
law?
that alone.
Shout out
We
to
leaving that
Javon
alone.
Evans. All right.
Nah, I'm curious. Which one?
This is a family podcast.
I was about to set you up. That was a got you question.
All right, we got to get to Wrestle Stock. We gotta get to Wrestle Stock because we going over our time now. So Wrestle Stock, who came in first place? We only had 2 people participating, folks. Make sure you participate. Bianca, yep, she came in first place, 5 stars. Excuse me. Jade Cargill, 5 stars, and Carmelo Hayes 4 stars. Dominic Mysterio 4 stars, and Stephanie Vaquer 4 stars. This is crazy.
I'm gonna complain. I'm gonna send a complaint to either you or Instagram because I tried to click the link and the motherfucker wouldn't move for me. I was tight.
As much as I like Bianca, it's insane that she's still up here. Insane. And I love Bianca. And
Take her name off the thing. She's always gonna get 5 stars for me.
No, she got done dirty, bro.
I can't ever take her name off the thing until she not with WWE.
Hear me out.
It's Bianca. Stop playing. If you'd have said BFAB, I'd have been like, all right, I'll take her off, but not Bianca. Stop playing.
I love me some Bianca.
Well, apparently we all do. She's still up here. The fact that she's not at a 3, it's just crazy. She at like a 5. It's just the most biased John ever, and I don't have anything
Liv
to say.
Morgan will be up there too. He'd be up there. She was on there.
Shout out to Stephanie. She's hanging in there. CM Punk. I can't believe y'all they over CM Punk. Let me see who's at the bottom 5. All right, we got Nikki Bella. Damn. Logan Paul. Damn. Sheamus. Damn. Tiffany. Okay, she's not on TV, so that's not too bad. Miz. Damn. I gotta add some more
Sheamus
people.
is hurt, so.
Yeah, I gotta add some more people. But see what I'm saying? Sheamus hurt. Bianca hurt. So what's the difference?
The difference is
one is black, one is pale.
No. The difference is Bianca should have won. Rhea shouldn't have been there, and she still be undefeated at WrestleMania. That's the problem.
I agree with that too.
As Cypher say, fuck the system.
You know who else?
Bianca, come out with NWA songs.
Undefeated at WrestleMania. The Undertaker, Playboy, and they did not make him undefeated. They let Brock Lesnar beat him, which is crazy. It could have been a younger guy, but we picked Brock Lesnar.
Lost in Shawn Michael.
Yeah, or nobody. He should have just retired undefeated. But to commemorate his badassery in 35 years of being with the company, they've released a new belt that you can get, and it's priced at $850. I'm not getting that. That's too much, and it don't even look that good either.
Tell Trump to buy it.
It don't look good at all. Sorry, I said don't look that good. It don't look good at all. Like not even a little bit does this appeal to me.
That shit look terrible. First of all, when I went to the WrestleMania shit, I seen a lot of Undertaker fans out there with their shirts and everything. He don't even wrestle no more, bro. Like, they just capitalized off this man. That's crazy.
I'm gonna disagree with you.
To be fair, they do release signature belts for wrestlers. They released one for John Cena, Mysterio, Bray Wyatt, all that.
Yeah, I'm saying I'm gonna disagree with you, AJ. Bro. Yeah, it's too pricey, but Stone Cold hasn't wrestled. Yeah, Stone Cold hasn't wrestled in what 10 years since 2015 against Kevin.
No,
Owens.
I know that.
But I was still buy Austin 316.
No, that was 2020. I'm
talking about the shirts. I'm talking about the commemorative belts. The commemorative belts. Every belt I've seen, Undertaker's belt was priced the highest right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
In my eyes, I don't know if that's.
No, I think it is.
I don't know if that's 100% true.
We can pull it up.
I'm like, bro.
Yeah, that we can do. Let's get the WWE shop, or whatever they call it.
I don't know. In my eyes, that's the highest price I've seen.
Oh, that's Undertaker. He's the most respected suit wrestler in WWE.
That's cat because Hulk Hogan's the biggest wrestler I've ever fucking known.
He's not the most respected. He's not the most respected, but we had Taker Court, so you gotta put some respect on Undertaker.
That is true. He did take a court. I forgot about that.
Mm-hmm. So the highest price belt that you can get is a Miami Heat belt, and it's autographed by somebody. $1,800.
Shut up. Let me see who that is. Cypher says something.
That
Dwayne
shit
Wade.
better be
Cypher,
autographed.
that's wow. Let's say Dwayne Wade.
That
Cypher,
shit
put
says
some respect on the
somebody.
name.
Yeah,
That's a
What is
Hall of
wrong with
Fame.
this nigga?
somebody. Rhea Ripley signed the belt too, and hers is also 1800. Oh no, hers is
But no, we
1750.
talking about Dwayne Wade.
No, go back to Dwayne Wade.
I
I'm still
know
mad at you,
Dwayne
Cypher. Who
Wade.
Dwayne
That's
Wade?
the guy who's on Miami
Why you
Heat.
said
was it?
somebody?
Because I couldn't see the
What number?
said
What
signature.
number was
somebody.
it?
Oh
What number was
man,
it? What
hold
number
on, hold on,
was it?
hold on, hold on, hold on. 18 or
No, don't Google
23.
it.
I'm telling you, it's 18
No,
or
what A
23.
award? What number A award?
3. That's my favorite number. And don't ask me about the
So how
Olympic
you
Yeah,
stuff
spell
because I don't
Dwayne
remember
Wade?
that. Oh,
How
Dwayne
does
Wade also
Dwayne
wore
Wade?
3. He also wore 3. Oh, my bad.
Yes.
My bad. I
Oh
didn't know.
my God,
I'm a
Cypher.
Sixers fan.
Oh my.
I'm not a Heat fan.
Dashy, you did not teach him basketball. Dashy, I'm mad at you
I
now.
can't teach that man nothing.
That's a lie. Because
You
when
don't
we were
wanna learn.
driving, one day, I'm going to make the story very quick because we got to wrap up. One day we were driving on Long Drive. He taught me all the fundamentals of football, and it was great. Just listening to him talk about football and trying to have quarterbacks. They have to look at their scrimmage or whatever, the left to the right, their pocket, and all these other technical terms. It's very interesting listening to that. It was a very good conversation, and I was enthralled. I was on the edge of my seat, but I had to pay attention while I was driving.
Don't ever say you were enthralled by anything I did.
They say 2 out of 10. See,
This is the second
this
joint
belt
ever
online.
made. It's only 10 of them was ever made ever, so you better get it.
if I ever bought that online and then that shit gave me fucking number 10, I would be pissed.
If I see any of y'all buy anything from WE after today, I'm not gonna.
I bought a T-shirt and I
I'm
was
glad
pissed
he
about it, but it was
specified by
WrestleMania.
after today.
Here.
Dashy, wrap up the show for us. Hit us with the outro and ask us where we can
All
be
right,
found.
Negroes and Negrettes. That was one of the greatest podcasts you'll ever hear in the history of podcasting. Don't even try to do the research. I'm telling you, trust me, bro. Follow us on social media. Cypher, tell the people where to follow you.
Folks, you can find me at Cypher's Pit Gaming on all social media platforms. Chew, here's where I be at, and that's me.
Yeah, that's him. That's him. Only him. All right. Those other ones are fakes. There's only one D Cypher out here. There's only one Cypher Pit. Remember that. AJ, where can they find you?
You can find me in the middle of nowhere, in the deep abyss, because I'm off the grid. But I'm on the grid. God damn it!
Off the grid like Kanye. Look at that.
I listened to that song today. I'm like, damn, this was a good ass beat. I'm like, and then Fabio had a good verse. I'm like, Dashy, let's start a hip hop podcast.
What a shame. What a shame. They both ruined their own momentum. But you
Especially
can
Fabio.
find me in Somewhere Selling Grove. I'm in the dark web. Don't look for me. You might get hunted by FBI.
And Dashy said he off the grid.
I'm off the internet grids out this bit. But
I did
shout out
this shit
to you guys for listening this late into the pod. Appreciate you. I know you had some laughs roasting Cypher because you got a peanut head, so you got to roast peanuts. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, yo, Cypher, you want to let him get at you like that, Cypher?
You
not
know,
gonna give him a click?
No, because
song at?
I'm past
Where
that
this
because
song at, Cypher?
in elementary, not elementary school, in high school, they said a peanut head, and this one girl, man, she used to bully me. She said I look like Darwin from Wild Thornberries. That hurt my feelings.
Hey, yo, that's why. All right, Cypher.
That's not funny, and I don't like how she said my brother like that.
I didn't want to laugh like that, but
I'm grown
Cypher,
now, so you know.
That's not funny
She
at
cooked
all.
me. I don't have.
Let her cook you
So
like
like you know how you in the lunchroom, everybody start bidding and coming at each other. I'm just not good at that. She said I look. Oh man, I clicked the wrong button.
That's cool.
Yeah. So I've always been.
The girl hit me with this.
I've always been trash at them Jones. So it's
Hear
Darwin.
me out. Some girl hit me with this shit. I think I was like in 3rd grade. She said, AJ, you pretty. Yeah, I'm pretty. She said pretty ugly. I said, oh shit. Ow. I couldn't come with a comeback, bro. So I feel you.
I'm mad that you pulled a picture out.
Yeah, she said this was me, dog. If you ever watched Talking to Teacups.
I did. She roasted the shit out of you.
No, not this. If you ever watched Talking to Teacups, there's an episode in one of the early ones, and I talk about it a couple times. I shaved my head, and I had a Kevin Hart low cut. And this is when my
body, yeah, the number one.
This is when my mom was like in charge of the low cuts, where I had one of these Jones, and I ain't got the head shape for it. So you see how close this joint is to his head, it's a very, very low cut. I had one of these. So
I remember those.
Darwin.
Yeah, Elbow came at me. He said, how you got a baldy with waves? Because you can still see the waves, but it was too low. And I'm not.
Hey, yo, what?
They was coming at me, dog. So if you ever seen the Rocky movies, Rocky said this one line to this girl. It's in like Rocky Balboa, so it was a reference to the original Rockies. This girl came at him, and then he had the same actress come back 20 years later. She's like, "Damn, you still remember me?" He was like, "Yeah, because great insults last with you for life." So she came at him in like the first movie, so he brought her back for like the fifth. But yeah, I remember that because that was a good insult, and I was like, I literally got nothing. So yeah, I had a low cut because my mom was still in charge of like what kind of hair I can get. That's why even though my avatar got short hair, I got long hair now because I'm like, I'm in charge. I'm just dealing with childhood trauma. I'm in charge. I choose what kind of hair I want. It's me. I'm in charge here. So I had this low ass cut, baldy with waves, and yeah, I was getting ripped on, and like I said, I wasn't dark skinned enough to be sexy. I was like light skinned and awkward, so the peanut head wasn't working for it.
I can't do a pod. I can't do a pod with a nigga that told me I'm bald with waves. We gotta end the podcast after that. You gotta break up like Joe Budden and Rory Mal. This nigga said you bald with waves.
In the pod, Cypher. That was wild work, Cypher. Yeah. All right,
confused.
All right, hold on. Dane, we ain't hit the outro.
Oh yeah, please, yeah, hit the outro.
Oh, yeah, that's crazy. Oh, y'all, get on your knees and subscribe, like, comment, subscribe, share, all that. Subscribe twice if you didn't, and get on your knees and thank. Yeah.
Hold on, don't end it fast. Got some. Ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding, ding.
And let's go New Day.
Let's go New Day.
Splash. They get a belt. They get a title shot.